Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece, episodes 347, 348. We are fighting Spider Monkey. We are getting turned into zombie penguin creatures. Let's just jump right into it. Leave a like and subscribe on this channel, on this video, etc. Check out Patreon, that's linked in the description. Patreon.com/BOLDcast is linked in the description to get 2 weeks ahead of uncut reactions or 1 week ahead of edited reactions or both. Check out the options down there. Hope you enjoy most of all this reaction.
Yep.
Let's go. Little Sanji. That's just the kind of guy he is.
Strong as a general. Sure enough.
Dog queen.
He doesn't care about you guys. Oh, it's that boar.
Lola Sow.
Oh my god, he's chasing after her, calling her name. He must really love her.
I wonder if this is the... No, never mind. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no, this doesn't make any sense. I was wondering if they were connected to the actress lady, Shindri-chan.
Oh.
Like maybe that was the guy in her story. Or maybe it was just hogback, but... Or hogback.
Everyone's just like, okay. It's a little bit awkward. You're being pig-headed.
Oh god, no.
Uh-oh. Big fight. Wretched cat burglar. Anything yet?
Is he gonna like fall in love with her or something?
Because it's still a woman, even if...
Oh god.
Oh my god. That's awesome. Oh yeah, that invisible guy that we kept talking about.
Total psycho move, by the way.
Fucking creep. Don't do that. Don't ever do that again. Pose with a taser.
Oh my god.
I just love that. He's just stunned.
He's still a zombie, isn't he? He's all stitched up. Is he gonna take this as like as a sign?
Yeah. True love.
Where'd you get the swords?
Imagine if Sanji had got put into like one of the crazier animals, like something like a big tiger, or like a big like a kangaroo. He would have been unstoppable if he was a kangaroo.
I mean, could you imagine if you got the kangaroo fruit? Do it. Just that face, like, he's walking up so badass.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Do something crazy. What did he do?
He's using, hockey. It must be. Which is the aura, like, the techniques is, like, the evolution of that. Was what Shanks was doing.
Uh-oh, Sanji's dead.
There's no way he's done after that.
You sure that's like, let's split up and look for clues, guys. Like a true Scooby-Doo. Plus, I'm pretty sure that lady's only going after Nami, so splitting up would help only them. Choppy. Chopper, go big.
Turn out of that girl from fucking Foxy's crew.
Choppy.
Usopp, get it together. You're supposed to be the fastest one in the group.
How is Nami outrunning Usopp? She just runs straight past them. She's not interested in you guys. You didn't even have to run.
Yeah, what did they even trip over? Just something?
Yeah, it looked like weird.
She's still in danger, guys.
Yeah. We really need to get Nami a gun.
Yeah, she really needs a gun. Although they seem to be completely useless in this story.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh my god, you guys. This is very brave. I do not like this creature. This one's Monkey D. Spider. Yeah, you better count your days. That's a brand new ship.
What'd you say? Yeah.
No, this is what it means to be up against a giant spider monkey.
Very funny. Here we go. Honestly, pretty stupid. Both looking so cool.
Yeah.
And then what, Ramen's gonna grab onto the chain, maybe? Or they both can. They both have, like, grapple abilities.
Yeah. Didn't think that one through, did you? Whoa.
Whoa, wings?
What?
She's fucking Sasuke with the finger wings.
Oh my god. What? Robin,
Whoa!
You're telling me this,
She's been practicing. Because she didn't get, like, a level up last arc.
Yeah.
Everyone else did. That's her devil fruit, like, leveling up. Mm-hmm. That's so badass. They're really sick. Gross looking, but that's okay.
So you can see they're not doing too many close-ups on them.
But they fade away into, like, the petals.
Yeah.
That's cool. That was awesome.
That was crazy. Oh. That was not what I was expecting in this episode.
Robin's badass.
God, that was, I can't believe that, those freaky ass hand wings. Spider monkey can get back up there in an instant. You guys better just run.
Yeah, get out of there. Itsy bitsy spider.
Whoa.
Brooke is like dive bombing.
This is on purpose.
Is this not? It doesn't sound on purpose. Where did he come from?
Maybe it was on purpose. You somehow launch himself off of his
Or was he
boat?
climbing
Or
to
did
the
he get
top
up
of the
there
mast?
And then he just jumped off?
He must, maybe he knows something about this place and he was climbing to the top of the mast, maybe?
Yeah, I guess.
To get something or to do something?
I don't know.
What the hell was he doing?
pretty
I was wondering where he was, but like...
Yeah, I thought we were gonna, like, it was gonna be a reveal later, like he was gonna come in at the perfect moment. But now he's just flying out of the sky. Those wings were crazy. I feel like I can't get over them.
Yeah, that was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really
Yeah,
cool.
I compare it to the, obviously, like, it's really easy to compare because she uses her hands and they all become, like, the wings. So comparing it to the Sasuke thing, I think, is fair. But Sasuke, I don't think ever flew with his wings. He, like, jumped crazy, and then he lost a wing at one point, and he couldn't grow it back.
It was more of just a creepy looking
Yeah, it was
thing.
for the vibes only, but this is legit wings. So like
5 seconds.
Which is really interesting because that means she's like I mean, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm reaching or thinking about it too much.
Manipulating the density of it.
Exactly, of the bones
I was
and
like,
everything.
yeah, you would not, no matter how many arms.
Because you just
had,
added like a few 100 pounds to you, like, you know, of all these wings, of all these hands and arms and everything. But it must mean that she can affect the quality of the thing that she's doing as well. So maybe we'll see that in a different application. Maybe not. But you know, for it to be feasible, you would assume something like that, because otherwise it would just be adding weight. But the fact that she can still fly with it means that she must be doing something. And they're a different color, but again, it's from manga. So like, you know, you could say, oh, they're a different color. They're like white, more light colored and resemble feathers, but it's from a manga, so I don't actually know if they're actually supposed to be light colored, or, you know, if they just made it light colored to make it look less gross, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it does look more like feathers, so I don't know if that's her manipulating the skin and bones into wings. Like, you know, she's been studying up on anatomy, and, you know,
could be.
She could be, but I just don't know if that's, like, within her powers, or if it's more supposed to just be literally a bunch of hands, but, you know, they're drawing it like these fancy wings, you know? I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess we'll see. Like, if she uses it again, then we'll probably get a better idea.
Well, she'll probably, like, if we'll get the idea the next time she does something weird with her power. Like, you know, the fact that she's doing this means that it's probably not the only thing she can do. It's just one application. You know, that's the best part of her devil fruit specifically, and other ones like it, is that it's so versatile. Yeah. You know, that it can be used in many different ways. So that's really cool.
She should put a bunch of her eyes in the wings, and then she'll be like a biblically accurate angel coming over here.
That's badass.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that.
Okay, leave a like, subscribe, moving right along.
I hope you landed on one of the enemies. Just saying. Clearly not.
Speaking of Scooby-Doo.
We're here looking like Cha-Pa-Pa. All these tree roots. I don't want to marry that guy. Freaking. Is Nami gonna help her come up with a plan to catch him now?
What a rotten blind spot.
I forgot something in the treasure room.
What? Don't say that. Oh no. Grabs the sword.
She's inspired now.
Badass Nami. That's pretty smart.
That was awesome.
Natural 20.
Luffy just jump out of the armor somehow.
I don't see sea prism stone on these bars. Unless they are. Oh, they might be because it's a warlord. I forgot.
This guy looks... He looked like a giant, just a ball before. Oh yeah, this guy. Get off of our boat. Taking all their food. Oh god. You know when the guys start laughing like that. Ooh, gravestones in the
Yeah,
back.
I was just thinking that.
That's incorrect.
How dare you steal my thing? Is a Vault 900? What in the Straw Hat Theater? What is Luffy? He's like the giant Luffy cyborg or whatever. Luffy Bomber.
Yeah.
Is he gonna turn him into Luffy Bomber? That would be so
That would be
fucking
really funny. Oh no, don't let him see you, duck. Usopp.
This place looks like a battlefield.
Let's just go inside the bear.
He's doing like a string game.
Gleipnir?
I mean, you know, hopefully not. Arrow's so low. Oh my god. How mean!
The poor guy. And he can help them, but they won't let him.
Reanimate number 900. Well, don't open it.
Yeah, why are you opening it? Oh yeah. The humming swordsman. See if you land on
Must
top
be
of
talking
that-
about Brook, but I feel like that, yeah. Must be talking about Brook. But again, the yo-ho-hoing.
And he must be good with swords because the guy that seems to have his shadow is like a sword.
Exactly,
guy.
yeah. And he has a sword in his cane. I forget how we saw that, dude. Oh, we saw it in like a flashback or something.
Yeah.
For like a frame.
With him and Hogback, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are they gonna reverse each other? That would be crazy.
He's like the opposite of Peter Pan.
Well, Peter Pan also like lost his shadow.
I know, but Peter Pan is from Neverland, where you never grow up, but Brooke can never die. There's a difference.
Oh no. Despite that bizarre interruption. How dare you act like I'm no big deal. He's Spider-Man. Poke his eye out. Oh, we're actually going after eyes for once?
Wow.
But not on a normal person where you could just like...
Badass.
Whoa. He's not a human. He's a cyborg. Oh my god. This thing just gonna be pulp in a minute? Like, my god. Going the wrong way, the Zoro one.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. That's funny.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Actually, I've never used that weapon before in my life.
How flammable is this shit? He's like, alright, I'm gonna stop playing around. Gun! What was I saying about guns not being useful?
God.
Oh my god, here we go. What a classic.
Yeah, I guess you can't have a horror movie without this.
Is this Berserk?
I don't like the look of this. 500 of them.
Oh, is that what makes up like most of the numbers, I guess?
Yeah, I guess if there's 500 of them.
Kind of cuts it in half. Oh, they have their own
they're in their
specific
section, yeah.
designation. They're quick with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and try it. I was laughing after he got this shit beat up and then shot in the face.
There can only be one person singing that song.
It's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first time it was so creepy.
Well, if he's gonna be the group musician, I'm glad he can actually sing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's a light, so he just leaped into the air. Oh. That's what the other guy did.
There's only room for one swordsman on this.
That's
crew.
what I'm thinking.
He is badass though.
Yeah, I love that with like this thing. I like every time he does something, I need him to like do a full song of it because that's so sick.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That was incredible.
That was
a really good episode.
Cool. That was really good. I like that. I loved the Nami thing where she just is like, no, it's okay. You guys would be such a good couple, and just like hypes her up so much, and she's like, no one's ever told me to pursue this before. I'm so happy. I'll tell you the way to the treasure and everything that you want. And that was really nice. And then I like them hiding in that bear, and then they're like, shut up, bear, we don't want to hear from you.
They're so mean.
They're so mean, but luckily they're mean because then we get to hide. And then, and then Franky just like beating the shit out of that spider monkey was also really good. I love that. And then he's like, well, now that you don't have your weapon that you always use and clearly is your only thing, Now
Gun.
you're screwed. It just that was so good.
And Luffy meeting Moria.
Yeah, I don't really like him.
Not me either. I don't like this guy.
Creepy looking, weird.
He kind of has a Vegeta thing going on a little bit.
Yeah. I like also the spider monkey getting the webs in its eyes. That was
smart,
really
yeah.
smart.
Because Robin didn't like gouge out the eyes, but she made it like uncomfortable, so he touched it while he was shooting webs, and then it was a bad time. And then Robin getting strung up. Classic. You can't have anything like this without that. So
Apparently, yeah.
And then showing up being
that was
freaking badass.
That was so sick, and just like the like singing, and then he's like there, and like he was so intimidating. Like I feel like even though we know that he's like on our side, he was just so like cool and like calm and like in control that it was like kind of unsettling how like he like sings this beautiful song, and then when he's there I was like kind of scared of him. I was like, damn, like, you know, this guy's kind of crazy, you know. It was good. Like I feel like it's rare, like obviously he's like on our team, but I feel like it's rare in this show that I'm like genuinely like impacted by like the coolness or like the intimidatingness of a character. Like just this moment of him rolling up and doing that, I'm like, oh my god. Like it's like the singing, and then like just the tone of voice when he's talking and he's like walking forward. I'm like, oh my god, this is like
cool.
This is so sick. This is crazy. This is just such a different vibe. Like everyone else obviously has cool moments, but like, you know, usually the villains and stuff, I don't even find them this intimidating. And we know that he's on our team, but like he's still scary. And I think that it was just I feel like just a different feeling that like just like a more of an unsettling, like creepy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a different vibe that I was really impressed with.
Yeah. They must all lost their shadows. All the zombies then. Even though it looked like they had shadows. Or at least the ones that are duplicated. Because if Brook is walking around, he has a zombie version of himself walking around. That means that, like, you know, maybe the zombie versions of us, like, maybe it's not all the same. Maybe the zombie versions of us are, like, you know, Sanji's awake somewhere, you know?
Yeah, well, he's not dead, I don't think. But I wonder...
No, not dead, but, like, not... he's probably, like, locked up somewhere with Spiderweb, and we just need to free him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wonder if, like, part of the whole, like, process of this, just to, like, recycle bodies, they, like, swipe someone's shadow, but we saw all the people, so I was gonna say, like, maybe they swipe their shadows, put them on someone else, and then kill them, but I wonder if they're dead if their shadow goes away, because they still have all of those normal people who lost their shadows just, like, running around in the bush. So, like...
And it seems like Brook lost his shadow after he died.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know. There's just a little bit. We just need
a little bit more.
So just need to clarify the process a little bit, because I don't know. We'll see.
It seems like the shadow is what resurrects the zombies.
Maybe not every maybe there's two. Yeah, I don't know. It seems because that's how it's working with Brook and his guy. Maybe, but like the guy, well, yeah, because he did the same things. But the guy was from Wano. Maybe Brook's from Wano.
Yeah, or
Wano
yeah,
Kingdom,
it's interesting because also like maybe you get traits of like both. Like if you're maybe that's what makes the generals, is if you're using a body that was also really good and then you put something else into it, and then that's what makes them on the level of a general. And then when you're not a general, then you're just like a civilian who like got possessed, and that's why all those other zombies were super weak in the graveyard, because they're just guys. They're just normal guys who had normal guys put into them, but maybe the generals are like warriors who had other warriors put into them, kind of thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
it's just that a lot of the zombies we saw had shadows. Like they drew shadows.
Yeah, I think all of them have them.
Okay.
As far as I've seen.
Which means maybe I'm not understanding how that works then.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like, okay, like, normal zombies is, like, a dead body that gets put on a normal person's shadow into it, and then they just become, like, baseline zombie, you know?
Oh, so okay.
And then the generals are like, okay, we found the body of this, like, crazy badass, and then we're gonna put the shadow of another crazy badass into it, and they're gonna have like skills from both potentially.
Yeah, but then there's still another way to reanimate normal zombies then, right? Without, or just putting the shadows into them is different, I guess.
I thought just putting the shadows into them doesn't make them that good if they weren't that good.
No.
I'm
confusing myself. Anyway, it'll become clear very soon, I'm sure.
But it's really cool.
It's very cool. Brooke's entrance was so goddamn.
Yeah, that was so sick. His first, it's just amazing, like the difference in like the tone, like when he was singing previously, it was like so unsettling, and then here he's like singing, you're like, wow, this is just like beautiful music. But then he shows up and it's intimidating, whereas before it was like it was like super intimidating, and then he shows up and you're like, oh, this is like a goofy, silly guy.
I mean, it was still creepy when there was a skeleton like sitting there with a teacup.
Yeah,
like.
it was creepy, but like you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
It was just kind of the opposite effect here, which was really cool.
Leave like a subscribe. See you next time.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.